Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be my Sephora VIB sale recommendations video slash wish list. It's more like my Sephora VIB sale wish list. So this is my wish list for this year. Honestly, it's not like too big, but it's still like up there in price. So I might cut out maybe 2 of these items. I have a few highlights on this list, few bronzers. So let's just jump into it. So we're going to start with Fenty Beauty. So the first item that's on my list is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Sun Stalker Instant Warm Bronzer, and this one retails for $30. So I've been hearing a lot of good things about these bronzers. I've heard they're more subtle than pigmented. I saw this on the Fancy Faces channel, and she used it in one of her videos recently. And she said it doesn't really pack too much of a punch when it comes to the pigmentation, but she said that she likes that it's a little bit more subtle, and it's probably a little bit more buttery, and I'm really excited to try it. I haven't tried a new Fenty Beauty product in a while. The last product I tried was the Fenty Beauty Fussy Lip Gloss, which I absolutely love, but I've never tried her bronzers because she just came out with these for the spring and summer. She never had bronzers before this, which is crazy that she didn't come out with bronzers until now. But she released them in 8 different shades, which is a great shade range for bronzers to start out with. She has one for fair skin tones all the way down to chocolatey, deeper skin tones. So I'm thinking about picking up the color In the Sun, which is a fair with neutral undertones shade. I think all of the other shades would probably be too dark for me. And since I'm really, really light, I think that this would be a perfect color for me. So I'm really, really excited to try it out. So that is the first item. That was the only product I was really interested in from her summer launch. I kind of wanted to try the new highlighting duo as well, but I have so many highlights on this list already, and I already have a highlighting duo from Fenty Beauty, Lighting Dust and Fire Crystal, so I don't need to try more. Okay, so the second and last product from Fenty Beauty that's on this list is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in Fenty Glow, and this one retails for $18. I think everybody knows what this is. This is the original OG Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is the first color that she ever came out with. It's crazy that she still only has 3 colors, but hey, I know she's trying to introduce colors that are universal. So these 3 colors are very universal colors for every skin tone, which I love. But this is the original. I only have the shade Fussy, as I told you guys before, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my most worn lip glosses this year. I love it so much that I was really interested in picking up the original shade. I just picked up 2 other like lip topper slash lip kind of gloss formulas from Marshalls recently. The Lime Crime Diamond Crusher and the Too Faced Mystical Lip Topper. I think I'm going to return both of them and just pick up this. I've been interested in trying this for a while, like this color. Like, I already know how the formula is. I love the formula. But you guys know my 2 most used lip glosses this year have been the Fussy Lip Gloss and the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Lip Gloss in the shade Cherry Crush. I absolutely love that lip crush, that Wet Cherry Gloss formula from Lime Crime. But since I love the formula of this already and the color looks so pretty, I think I am definitely going to pick that up. So those 2 items I'm probably set on picking up, definitely. That's why they're on the top. So the third item is from Natasha Denona. I feel like when the VIB sale rolls around, or once in a while, Natasha Denona is on my wish list. I only have like 3 or 4 products from her, and I only paid for like 3 of them. I have the Natasha Denona Gold Palette, I have the Natasha Denona Sunset Palette, and I have one of her blush duos. Now this is the Natasha Denona Super Glow Highlighter in the shade number 1 Fair, and this retails for $38. And the reason why I'm interested in this highlighter, God, I do not realize how much my hand already fell asleep holding my phone for like 5 minutes. Give me a second. So I always see Stephanie Nicole rave about this highlighter, and I'm kind of interested in it. I don't know. I feel like this is the highlighter I'm the most interested in trying. I don't know why, but also my local Sephora just started carrying the full line of Natasha Denona. Like, that is the newest brand that they inserted in my Sephora. I forgot what used to be there. Maybe they just made a certain space smaller and just put it in between. I'm not really sure what used to be there. They might have moved just another brand to another part of the store. But I'm kind of excited to try this. I don't know. It just looks really, really pretty. Every time I see people talk about Natasha Denona highlights, they always seem to love them. And I know that this is not like a super intense highlighter. It's more of like a straight up sheen with like an intense sheen. Not so much. It's like a glow rather than like an intense like sparkly highlight, which is usually what I like. But I'm kind of really interested in trying this. So let me know if you guys have tried any of these. Love to know your opinion on them. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I do. But I don't know. It's been on my list for a while. I've been wanting to try this highlighter for a while. So that is the third item. So then the fourth item is the Artist Couture Diamond Luxe Luminizer Pressed Highlighter in the shade Hot Damn. And it retails for $38. Now, I've actually never tried anything from Artist Couture. I've been always interested in trying their highlighters, though, which I feel like that's the only thing they really sell. Like, is there really anything else? Not really. They only have highlights on Sephora's website, so I think pretty much everything that I possibly want from this sale I'm going to be able to pick up in store. Because they actually sell this on the end caps of my store, and they usually have all 4 colors in this highlighter. So, of course, I was interested in the gold shade, and this one retails for $38. And I was kind of interested in either the gold or this Sexposé, which is a soft pearlescent pink. I wasn't really interested in the other 2 colors because I feel like they would be too dark on my skin tone. But I feel like this gold is a little bit lighter than this one, which I feel like is like a yellow gold. And this one is more of a pearlescent champagne gold, which you guys know is like my favorite color to highlight with. So, I've never tried anything from Artist Couture. I'm kind of hesitant on trying their loose highlighters because I'm not like a huge fan of loose highlights. But I do have a loose highlight on my wish list, which I will show you guys in a minute. But I'm kind of really interested in trying out this formula. So let me know if anyone else has tried this. I feel like these were a collaboration with Mac Daddy. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's not going on anymore. Maybe they're just called the pressed highlights now. I'm not really sure about that anymore. But it just looks so pretty. And I think I've seen Roxette Arisa use this a lot. And she says that she loves these like pressed highlights. So I really love her channel and I trust her opinion. So I've been interested in trying these Artist Couture highlights for a while. I don't think I would ever try the loose ones, though. I'm just, like, not a huge loose highlight fan. So that is the fourth item. So then the fifth item is a foundation. This is the Kogendo. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Aqua Foundation in the shade 12. Sorry, I need a little bit of water real quick. So this retails for $70. So this is definitely the most expensive thing on my list, but for some reason I've been wanting to try this foundation for such a long time. This is the only foundation on my list. And only foundation that I really want to try lately. I haven't tried a new foundation since the drugstore foundations I picked up, like the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir, the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and then I also picked up the Bare Minerals Stick Foundation from Ulta. So I haven't tried a high-end foundation in like, I don't know, since like last year maybe. I don't think I've tried, besides the Bare Mineral Stick Foundation, I don't think I've tried any other like high-end foundation. So I'm kind of really excited to try this out. Now, I know that the shade range is pretty lacking. Hopefully I can find a good shade for my skin tone. I think that 12 should be the best. It looked like it was the fairest color. It is a bit pink in undertone though, but I'm going to see if somebody can shade match me in the store. I think they can do that. If they like scan your face, they might be able to help you pick out, excuse me, a color in the store. This is the only thing I would have to order online though, because they definitely don't sell this in my local Sephora. I think that they strictly only sell Kogendo from Sephora online. I don't think they sell it in store. So I've heard great things about this foundation from Stephanie Nicole and I believe Kathleen Lights. They both love this foundation, so I'm kind of really interested in trying it. Let me know if you guys have ever tried it. I just feel like the $70 price tag is so damn expensive, regardless if it's 20% off or not. That's like how much I paid for the Visart Warm Neutral Matte Palette. And I thought that was expensive, like $70 for an eyeshadow palette. But you guys know I'll only pay like this price for either a eyeshadow palette or a foundation. Like I won't pay more than that for anything else in my that I will possibly try, or any other like kind of makeup product, because I just think it's not worth it. With foundations, it's a little bit more worth it for me, because, and if I don't like it, I can return it. But I am very interested in trying this foundation, so that's definitely like the top 3 on my list besides the 2 Fenty Beauty products. Okay, so a couple more products left. So the 5th product on my list is the Marc Jacobs Airbrush Soft Glow Duo in the shade Flesh and Fantasy, and it retails for $42. Now, I believe that this has been on my list a while ago. It might have been on my list at some point in the spring last year, maybe. I don't think it was on my last one for fall. I've always wanted to try the Marc Jacobs blushes ever since they came out and everyone was freaking talking about them. I don't know why I keep on using my fingers in this video. I usually don't do that. But I've heard that these blushes are amazing. I haven't really tried anything else from Marc Jacobs Beauty in quite a while. Not since I picked up the Marc Jacobs Duo bronzer, like the Instamark Dreamer filter, which you guys know I absolutely love. And I also have one of his eyeshadow palettes, but I've never tried anything else from him. So I'm kind of really interested in trying out one of the blushes. So I picked out, of course, the like peachy toned one. I kind of wanted Kink and Kisses. Sorry, I just want to drink a little bit more water because I knew that was like one of the most popular ones. But I obviously want something that I can wear a little bit more for every day. But it is $42. It is kind of a pricey blush. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to know if you guys have tried it and if you like it and if it's worth it. So that is the 5th item. And that's the only blush that I have on my list. Then the 6th item is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Highlighter in the shade So Hollywood. And it's such a good price. It's $25. Like, I feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills is a lot more mid-ranged priced, like Fenty Beauty. I feel like Anastasia isn't as expensive as people really think it is. It's really not. Honestly, the most overpriced things for Anastasia Beverly Hills are her single eyeshadows. Like, most of her single eyeshadows are $12, when most single eyeshadows, like from MAC or Makeup Geek, are like $6 or $7. But most of her other stuff, like her eyeshadow palettes, are like $40. Her highlights are usually like $28. Her lipsticks are usually like $18. So she's not like too pricey. So I do appreciate that she does price her products a little bit more modestly than like Too Faced or Urban Decay or like Becca. They're all a lot more expensive than Anastasia. So this is the loose highlighter, and this one came out, these loose highlights came out with her summer collection with the Anastasia Riviera palette. I believe a few loose glitters also came out with the collection, and she released loose highlighters, and I think this is the first time she's ever done loose highlighters. Now, I saw Tara Babes rave about the color Snowflake, and she said that she's bought like 3 backups already. So I'm kind of super intrigued in trying out So Hollywood. Because So Hollywood is one of my all-time favorite gold highlighters, like pressed version. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about like the original single highlighters that Anastasia came out with before the glow kits. Those highlights were fire. Like, I really wish she would re-release them, or like re-release them in like a palette or something, because those are freaking amazing. Like, I will never declutter those because they're so beautiful. And of course I love the Amrezy highlight, but I don't know why Anastasia always sucks me in to try a dang highlighter. So I'm just really intrigued in trying this. Also, the packaging. Can we talk about this packaging? It is so freaking blingy and beautiful. It just makes you think of sparkly prettiness. That the cap is all sparkly like that. Like, come on, it's so cute. So I'm kind of really interested in trying it. I saw Amy Macedo try it in one of her videos, and it looked so stunning on her. And I'm like, that looks so beautiful and wet for this summertime. Like, I need it. So I'm kind of really, really intrigued to try that. All right. I think we'll only have 2 more products. So the 8th product is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer Mini, and this is the shade Luminous Bronze Light, and this only retails for $26. So honestly, I kind of don't want to spend the money on the full-size version of this, because first of all, it's like a $50 bronzer. I'm like, I'm not about that life. Also, since I am interested in trying the Fenty Beauty one, and the Fenty Beauty one only comes in a full size, I was like, I don't need a full size of the Hourglass as well. I kind of really like trying Hourglass's mini versions because it gives you a chance to try out the product and not spend like a fortune, because Hourglass products are expensive. Like, that's how I tried out the Hourglass veil powder. I only bought the mini version. I think it was only like $20. So now if I get this, then I only have to spend $26, and it's good with the 20% off. It's like ends up being like 20 bucks. So I've always wanted to try this bronzer because people talk about this bronzer all the freaking time. And I always wanted to try the mini version, so I'm kind of really interested in it. I know people have said that it's like really beautiful and glowy and not like too matte, so I'm kind of interested in trying it. So let me know what you guys think. I haven't picked up an Hourglass product since the veil powder. Before that, I stopped buying their products because I just think they're so expensive. But I really do appreciate that they come out with travel sizes, because I feel like it's just such an easier way to try the product. And I know people are always like, don't get sucked in with the travel size of things. Sorry, my dogs just started barking. But I feel like with Hourglass, it's worth it, because if you just buy a mini, you're never going to use it up anyway. And that way you can like not worry about using so much product or having so much products that you feel like you wasted money on if it doesn't work out for you, or you feel like you spent too much money. Like, I do not want to spend $50 on the full-size bronzer, and it's like harder to get a tester of like a bronzer or a blush or a highlight. Like, obviously with like with a foundation, it's different, like to test out the foundation and then buy it if you want to. But this is a better way to try out the product, so that's why I'm kind of really interested in trying that. And Dan, we're down to the last product, you guys. So this is the Milk Makeup Lip Color in the shade Wifey, and this retails for $24. Isn't that crazy that this is a full size and this is a mini and this is only $2 less? So you guys know how much I really do love Milk Makeup. I always fall in love with most of their products that I try. So this is, I believe, I feel like that these are a newer version of their original lip crayons, because I know that a lot of these shades were in their little lip crayon packaging, and I did want to pick up 1 or 2 of those colors, but that was when I was on a no-buy for lipsticks. Even though I picked up a few lipsticks this month, I picked up about 6 lipsticks this month. I picked up the 2 from ColourPop, Spring Roll and Hades. I picked up 2 from Lime Crime, from Marshall's in Jinx and Salem, but Salem was replacing my old Salem, so I wanted to get a new Salem, so that one doesn't really count. I got the Becca Lush Lip Balm from Marshall's, which I really do love. And then I got the L'Oreal Matte Lipstick, which I've never tried any L'Oreal lipstick, so I've never tried any Milk lipstick, so I'm kind of interested in trying their lip products because I love their highlighting palette. I love, love, love their eye pigments, and I'm kind of intrigued in trying their lip colors. Now, the reason why I really wanted to try one of these lipsticks was because of Kathleen Lights. She did like a whole one brand tutorial on Milk makeup, and she used one of these colors. I'm really intrigued in either trying the cream color, which is this really pretty neutral pink, trying the Skills Warm Peachy Nude color, or trying this Wifey Neutral Dusty Rose. Or even this one, Deuces. But I just put Wifey in my cart because, and this retails for $24 if I didn't already say. It's so cute with like the whole like white packaging. I think that is so nice and clean looking. But Milk is such a cool brand. Like, they're so different. I love their stuff. I don't think they're coming out with that Nikita Dragon Milk makeup thing anymore. I don't know. That's the only thing that kind of turns me off to them. But Milk makeup makes, because I don't like Nikita Dragon at all whatsoever. But Milk makeup has such innovative products, and they're always usually good. That I'm kind of really excited to try this. Like, anyway, Kathleen was like raving about these new Milk makeup products, lip products in her video, and I'm pretty sure that they were these just regular lip colors. So I'm really excited to try it. I almost forgot to add this to my list before I filmed this video, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to try that. Let me see if there was anything else I wanted to try from Milk really quick. Everyone's raving about this Hydro Grip Primer. Maybe I'll try a mini version. A lot of people are raving about this. And the mini version's only $15. So I'm kind of maybe intrigued in trying that. I don't even remember the last time I actually tried a new primer or even a high-end one. A lot of people also talk about their lip and cheek stains are supposed to be really good. Even their foundation, their concealer. I don't think there's anything else really. Yeah, I'm like scrolling through it, and I don't think there's anything else I really am dying to try. I mean, there's some other cool lip products, but other than that, I think I'm good. And then I also looked up Marc Jacobs and Tom Ford and Natasha Denona. I was kind of really interested in trying like one of those Marc Jacobs sequin eyeshadows, but I was like, I don't need them. Like, I just got the single eyeshadows from ColourPop, the jelly ones that I love so much. I think I'm good. So yeah, that is pretty much my list for this year, you guys. I know the total is $311, but we'll see how much I actually save. And who knows if I'm going to pick up everything. I might eliminate this Hourglass bronzer. I might eliminate the Fenty one and only get the Hourglass one since I've been wanting this for forever. I've been trying out so many new bronzers lately. Like, I have the Benefit Cheekathon palette with Hoola in it. I have the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil. I have the Thrive Cosmetics Rhea bronzer. And I have the Smashbox one that I got earlier this year. So that's like 3 new bronzers. Because the Smashbox one I've had for like a few months now, which I freaking love. So yeah, I'm like so freaking exhausted right now. So I think I'm going to go. So let me know what's on your wish list this year. I would love to know. And please, please, please leave in the comments below what you guys might be potentially picking up. Oh, hold on. I probably should tell you guys when the sale's going on. I probably should insert that in the beginning of the video. Dang it. Well, if you guys wanted to know, like, maybe you guys made it through this whole video, but I will try. I think I'm gonna, should I insert it in the, you know what? You could just look at it. I'm gonna put it in the description box below, and I'm gonna say it now. So the sale for VIB starts on April 26th, and it runs until May 6th. And VIBs get 20% off, which I think that they finally listened to us VIBs and finally were giving us 20% off, because it's ridiculous. Like, the fact that VIBs get the same discount as VIB, but we only get like 4 more days to shop, I think is kind of ridiculous. So they finally raised it to 20% for VIB. So I was like, thank you. So it's 20% off for VIB, and the sale runs, I believe, for 10 days. So it runs a lot longer for us. I think last year it was a week for VIB, like 10 days for Rouge and like 4 days for VIB, for Beauty Insider. But for VIB and Beauty Insider this time, it's only for 4 days. I feel like sometimes they change it for VIB because they're in the middle of the road. So yeah, for VIB, it's May 2nd to May 6th, and it's 15% off. And then for Beauty Insider, it's the same days as VIB. It's the May 2nd to May 6th, and it's only 10% off, because Beauty Insider and VIB usually only get 10% and 15%, and then VIB Rouge usually only gets 20% off during Christmas, but now finally, like in the spring, they finally made it 20% off. So they finally made it somewhat worth more my while to shop this sale, even though, like, I don't want half as much products as I used to, because again, I'm not trying to spend too much money. So if you guys need any more info about the sale, please just leave your questions in the comments below. You can always check out Trend Mood to see if she leaves any updates about the sale. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope I gave you guys enough information. And again, let me know what your #1 picks are for picking up during this sale this year. Are you even going to pick anything up? Let me know. And let me know if there's anything that you want to recommend to me that I should pick up rather than what I'm picking up. Or if there's something that I really do need, I would love to know. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I actually didn't shop the Ulta sale this year. I actually went in there today, and honestly, there was really nothing that I wanted. So I wanted to save more money for the Sephora sale anyway. So we will see. And yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. Bye. So that's why I'm not going to have an Ulta wish list, just a Sephora one. So yeah, that's it. Bye.